Hey guys, so I got a lot of requests for this video, and it's actually like how to apply fake lashes. And it's so hard to explain in person in detail how I do it. I've been wearing fake lashes for many years, so I've had a lot of practice and I know what to do, what not to do, what's easiest, and so on and so forth. So I decided to just make a video for those people who kept asking and really wanted to know how, and this way I can get in depth. Really quick, don't mind my eyebrows. I have to pluck them, so when I zoom in, you're gonna see that this hair that needs to be plucked, but try to ignore that. So I have literally no makeup on my face right now. I have a little bit of face moisturizer. So the first thing that I am going to do is I go ahead and curl my real lashes, and then I go ahead and add about probably 2 to 3 layers of mascara on my real lashes, and this is gonna help the lashes blend a lot easier into my real lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You don't need to see that. You just apply mascara how you usually would, and I will come back to you as soon as I'm done with that. Okay, so now I have 2 coats of mascara just on this eye. I'm just gonna be showing you this eye instead of both eyes. The lashes I'm going to be using are from Ardell, and they're called Natural Demi Wispies. I really like wispy lashes. I think they look the most natural. If you're just starting out with lashes, I would definitely go for something a little bit smaller, a little bit more natural. But once you get used to it and you kind of develop your style with your makeup routine, like however you do your makeup, I tend to do my eyeliner really thick, so I can kind of get away with big lashes. But I've tried to put these on with like a very natural look just to give myself really big lashes, and it kind of looked ridiculous because they were just kind of too big for a natural look. So if you are going with just some mascara and just want to put on some fake lashes, I would recommend either using the little just end pieces. You can either cut a pair of lashes in half and just use the end pieces to put just to kind of give you a little bit of a flared out doll effect, or even I would recommend using individual lashes, which I sometimes use if I'm going with like no makeup except a little bit of mascara. I just put these on the very end of my lashes. Side note, these are very difficult to put on. I've been putting on fake lashes for years and I still struggle with these. But anyway, so going back to these are always the ones that I'm going to use. So you're going to see how big they look with just some mascara on. So what you do is you just, take them out of the container. So everything you are going to need is a pair of lashes. You want a pair of tweezers. Seriously, this is one of my biggest tips to you guys. If you try to put it on with your fingers, it's so difficult. I would get a very fine point tweezers. These actually came with these as a set, and it also came with lash glue, but I didn't use that. You can also use a regular pair of tweezers, but I really like these. Just be so careful because they're so unbelievably sharp. And then the third thing that you're going to need is some lash glue. I would recommend Duo Lash Glue. It doesn't matter if you use the clear tone or the dark tone. I honestly use both, but I just happen to be using clear tone, and it's actually almost kind of running out. I use it every single day, so I'm going to show you my biggest tips for doing lashes. So the first thing that we are going to do is take these off of here, and you want to be super careful with doing it. If you just kind of rip it off, you can kind of break the lashes. So I take the tweezers, and I just take the end, and I very lightly peel it off of the paper, or the plastic, I should say. So now you have a lash. So it's not against my face. Now you have a lash. One of my biggest tips that a lot of people actually don't do is to take, and this I only do if it's like a brand new package of lashes. If you're reusing it, you don't have to do this again. But with the brand new pack, I like to wrap it around my finger, and it kind of sticks to your finger a little bit. It looks a little weird. And leave this on for a few seconds. What this is going to do is help the lash naturally curve to your eye. If you look at your eye, it kind of comes out of your skull a little bit, so it kind of has that curve. If you take it right out of the package, if you notice, it was kind of more straight, where now that it's wrapped around my finger a little bit, it has a little bit more of a natural curve. You can also just bend it like that and hold it for a few seconds. This is just going to help it stick better and form naturally and be more comfortable on your face. So after a few seconds, I'm going to go ahead and put that aside. The next biggest tip I have for you guys is let the glue become tacky. This is like the biggest tip I will give you for doing fake lashes. If you're struggling with them, please try this. So what I usually do, and you can even put it on the back of your hand, but what I always do is I just take glue directly from the tube, do whichever way you find easier. And actually I lost a cap to my tube, so it's kind of drying out a little bit at the top, so I kind of got to pull old glue aside. Oh, okay, so we got a little bit out, and I hope you can see this, but I am just putting a layer of glue right to the lashes, directly from the tube. Again, you could put the glue on your hand first and then dip your lashes in, but I find this way easier. So now we have our lashes that have some glue at the top. I'm going to let this sit for about 30 seconds or more, honest to God, because what happens is if you don't let it become tacky, like some people will let it sit just for a few seconds because they're afraid it's going to start drying. You're going to be able to tell the difference with the color of the glue. Right now it's really, really white. Once it becomes tacky, it just kind of becomes just a little bit less white. I'm probably not going to be able to show you on camera because it is a very subtle difference. You might only be able to tell in person, but like from the trained eye, I guess maybe I just know what it looks like when it's tacky, but you'll be able to tell a difference. Some people are afraid of waiting for it to become tacky because they think it's gonna dry too fast. To be honest, this glue is not a super fast drying glue, so you do have a couple minutes before you need to either apply more glue or just peel it off and start again. So usually if I'm doing my regular makeup routine at this time, I'm waiting for my lashes to dry. My makeup's pretty much done, so I go ahead and just like do my eyebrows up a little bit. Now I can kind of see that it's starting to dry a bit. You really want it to wait. You really want to wait for it to become tacky, because if you take the glue and put it on the lash and then put it directly on your eye, as soon as you put the glue on, it's going to slip and slide everywhere, trust me. So this will keep it, well, as soon as you put it on when it's tacky, it's really not going to go anywhere. It's really easy to work with. It's a lot more manageable. And I'm going to show you what I do next. So what I do is I'll take the tweezers, and I'm probably going to zoom in at this part. Let me grab my handy dandy mirror, and I'm just going to put it behind the lashes. Just put it down for now. Don't even worry about moving it around, whatever. Next, I am going to start with the outer corner of the lash, and I'm going to position that exactly where I want it to be. So I'm just going to put it right about there. Now I'm going to take the inner corner of the lashes and put it exactly where I want it to be. So right now we have fake lashes on. To keep them on, because a lot of times people just place them on and then leave them, that's how lashes fall off, especially the corners will always lift up first. So what I like to do, and a lot of people might not agree with me because they say, you know, pulling your eyes will lead to wrinkles and whatever, but I lightly pull my eye and close it. And then I take the back of my tweezers and I lightly push down on the lash line. I'm going to take my fingers and kind of adjust the corners a little bit if they just kind of don't match up properly. But I'm just pushing it right on my lash line. Okay. Next, I am going to take my tweezers and I am going to very carefully, seriously, I'm just going to squeeze together my real lashes and my fake lashes. Again, those corners are the most peskiest part. They will come up if you don't pay special attention to the corners. So I wouldn't worry so much about the middle of the lash, but I would worry about making sure that the corners are definitely secure. And you're going to kind of feel it. Like, you're going to feel the glue start to dry. You're going to feel if your lashes are secure or not. So I'm just going to keep doing this until I feel like the lash is completely... Okay, so my eyelash is completely on right now. It's not 100% dry, but it's pretty close. So that is pretty much the basics of putting on eyelashes. Also, what I would recommend is going over the lash band with some either liquid liner or gel liner, anything to kind of hide the lash band a little bit more and make it blend more seamlessly. I do this and people honestly think that it's my real lashes because you can't see the band or it just looks so natural. So those are my best tips for you guys trying this out, and believe me, it took so much practice to get it right. So if you don't get it right the first time, don't get frustrated. Just keep practicing. This is one of those things that you're just going to get better with practice. Again, you can start with the half lashes. They're not as difficult to put on. I kind of made it look really easy, but again, I've been doing this for 7 or 8 years, almost every single day. So try the half lashes. Try a little bit of a smaller lash so they're not as long. You can try self-adhesive lashes. You can try anything to make you make it better. And then you know, as you advance or whatever, if you want to just try the glue and the regular lashes, you can try that. But I hope this video helped you guys out. I look kind of ridiculous with one really big eyelash and then nothing on this one. But you can tell the difference. It makes like night and day, you know. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a highly requested video by a lot of people that had known me in person, know I wear fake lashes. But again, it was just so hard to explain in detail how I put them on. My phone is going off. So that is about it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please leave a thumbs up. You can also subscribe if you don't want to miss any new videos. And until my next video, I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, before we end the video real quick, I'm sorry. I actually wanted to show you guys how to take off lashes as well, and I totally forgot to videotape that, so I'm just going to add it to the end of the video. So basically all I do is I start from the outer corner. This is the least painful way. Just start from the outer corner and close your eyes and slowly lift and turn your head with the lash, and it should just come off very easily. If you're planning on reusing these lashes, you can kind of just lightly peel off the glue, and they're pretty much good as new. And I also forgot to mention that fake lashes, you can put mascara on them as well. Just be careful not to clump up fake lashes, because after a while they'll just, if you keep applying mascara to them, after a while they'll become a little bit icky. I usually buy new pairs of lashes every 2 to 3 weeks so I can make this pair last for a long time. Don't shower with them, don't sleep with them. Try not to get them wet, and they will last a long time for you guys. So, okay, that's it. Sorry to interrupt again. Alright, bye.